Hello to you fine people, this is Jeff with Comic Book Canon. I'm here to tell you about an amazing promotion we are running for the next 4 weeks. That's right, June 4th to June 28th, you could win a 9.8 slab just by entering fresh from the comic shop, courtesy of the amazing app Whatnot. They are a cross between the live video platform of Twitch and the trusted selling platform of eBay. Here are the rules to enter. You must have a Whatnot account. The link is below, and signing up gets you $3 off of your first purchase. You must follow Comic Book Canon on Whatnot. And then, guys, it's the same rules we have every week for Fresh from the Comic Shop. Upload your fresh gets to Instagram and tag Comic Book Canon, also using the hashtag FFTCS. Once again, that hashtag is FFTCS. It's that simple. And you are submitted to win a 9.8 slab. That's right, this is running from June 4th to June 28th, 4 weeks. Now, we do not accept DMs on Instagram. We do not accept stories as submissions either, so be careful of that. And if this goes well, if this promotion goes well, Whatnot will continue on giving out 9.8 slabs each and every week. So guys, it's on you. Have fun with this. Sign up, get us your fresh gets each and every week, and you will be submitted to win a 9.8 slab. Now, enjoy your Canon video.
People are waiting for their favorite segment of all time. Could be of all time in YouTube history. It has to be. It has to be, right, Chris? Because what do we got right now, Chris? What do we have?
I'm going to say it. Super duper fresh from the comic shop.
You got that right. Fly from the press and salon. This is where we get into it with your books, your fresh gets of the week. We share them with the world. And we just had, sponsors just jump on board last week. Whatnot. That's right. The app Whatnot is sponsoring each and every, well, for the next 3 weeks, 4 in total. We're giving away a 9.8 slab, and you can win a 9.8 slab. This week, we are going to give away this Leeson Amazing Spider-Man cover, number 55, second print. Look at that, gorgeous 9.8 CGC, all by entering fresh from the comic shop. But there are rules. Before we get into those rules, however, we want to just get into what Whatnot is. Is that right, Chris? Did I say it right? What Whatnot is.
What Whatnot is. Say that 20 times fast.
What Whatnot is. What Whatnot is. What Whatnot. I'm not going to do that. But Whatnot combines the safe buying platform of eBay with the video component of Twitch. Their mission is to bring together collectors and enthusiasts to safely buy, sell, and connect. I mean, the user interface here is amazing. You'll see somebody win this Funko Pop on the B-roll we're rolling here. I swear it's going to happen right now. Like, honestly, Chris and I were super impressed, and no bullshit, we would not be we would not allow a sponsorship like this unless we really believed in this product. Yep. This product is amazing. But before we get into the show, fresh from the comic shop, we're going to tell you how to win. And here's how you win. Hold on. Here we go. Got to get everything ready. You must be signed up to Whatnot. The link is below. It's also on screen right here, down below. You must follow Comic Book Canon on Whatnot so we can track that you joined Whatnot. You got to post a pic of your fresh get on Instagram. Tag us at Comic Book Canon. That is right. Our Instagram is Comic Book Canon. You also have to have the hashtag of FFTCS. I'm sorry, FFTCS. We'll be explaining this throughout Fresh from the Comic Shop. But as we get into it, we're going to give you the criteria how you win, how we pick winners here. Because basically, we're going to pick one finalist tonight. The second finalist will be announced on Monday, and y'all will vote, and we'll have a winner on Tuesday. Criteria for winning. Presentation. Just don't snap a picture up against a blank wall or whatever. Get some creativity into it. Have fun with it. The cover. Give us a really cool variant cover or what have you, something you're very proud of. And also the uniqueness of the actual book. It could be something from 1930. Wow, that's pretty unique. I don't know many people that own books that old. Or it could be a story, an amazing story of how you got this book. Last week we had a great story of Comic Book Shop giving the first appearance of Hobgoblin to one of their pull lists for his birthday. Things like that. That really gets the attention because our guest co-host will be picking one winner. And Pat is our guest co-host tonight. He will be picking one winner.
One finalist.
We're just going to get right into it right now. How about we do that, guys? But before we do, y'all should be following Pat Cave Comics. Instagram right down below. Link to his YouTube is down below. I'm telling you, he's on to something. He's just starting out, but look at his production value. Look at his on-camera presence, and he knows his stuff. Follow him or else. All right, here we go, guys. We are going to get into fresh from the comic shop. Pat, I hope you have 3 fresh gets from this week.
You know, I do, and I've been going back and forth. You might have seen me backstage.
Yeah. You know what? As long as you follow the rules, you'll be all good because we can still kick you off the show. But
it's hard to pick 3. It really is. It's hard.
But you're going to do one at a time. We're going to do round robin style here. So you are our guest. You get to go first. What do you got?
All right. So I'm going to start with this one, which is
what?
Of the Sinister Six, Spider-Man. So this was something I was debating buying either the first appearance of Kraven or the first appearance of the Sinister Six. And I was like, and this is like one of my first big books that I bought, and it's a PGX certified. And I'm like, that doesn't, I'm used to the, the right? So I'm like, this looks sketchy. But I guess that's what PGX goes for. But anyway, it's probably the oldest book I own. So it's just, I mean, it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself.
Exactly. You're bringing the heat, or you're starting this off on a hot streak right there. And that is going to be hard for all of us to live up to, but we'll try. We'll try because we have a ton of submissions here. We're just going to start getting into everybody else's. Before we do, actually, just want to remind you all that our finalists last week were Sicilian Comics 1998 and E. Marvell. With those 2, Sicilian Comics won. So appreciate everybody's vote there. All right, we're going to start off because we missed one last week, and that was X11 Bravo showing off his Semper Fi books from Marvel. So apologies, sir. Really apologize. Again, we try our best to catch all of these, but you guys submit so many. It's hard to get them all, and if we miss them, we apologize. Again, thank you so much, X11 Bravo, for sending them in. Keep doing the good work that you do. You know what I'm talking about. All right, now, right here, Michelle, a.k.a. Moonlit Comics. I'm sharing my beautiful new copy of Moon Knight 1. I've had this book for a little while and recently completed the Volume 1 run. However, I've been searching for a nicer copy and accomplished that goal this week. So, guys, this is a fresh get. She didn't have it in her collection for a few weeks because she got a brand new one because she wanted a nicer version. All right, Heroes Reborn. Daredevil number 168, first appearance of Elektra, snatched up at my local comic shop this week. Royal Collectibles in Forest Hills. I go to Royal Collectibles in Queens. That is a beautiful copy. And guys, I really have a feeling that Elektra will be getting some more love now that she is Daredevil. Spoilers from 8 months ago. And, who knows? Hopefully she'll make it into the MCU. All right, into Oblivion, Invincible Universe number 8. I do not know much about this book, but I really do like that cover, and I'm loving the series as well. All right. Half Court 757 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Ronin number 3, the Miko Sayan cover. That thing is gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, it looks real. Like, it looks real.
It's amazing.
I just had to keep it up there for a little bit longer. All right, Chris, you are up next. What is your fresh get of the week? The first one.
All right, which one do I go with first?
Let's do it.
Let's go with this one. So this is a book. Silver Age 12-cent book. I've been working on this run. I said this, I think, last week, that, Make Spider-Man's my Grail run. This one has been a really close second lately. I have a very solid run. Some of just the earlier numbers. I'm trying to fill the holes. So I picked this one up. Thor 142.
Ooh.
Some Super Scroll action. It's a good-looking book. It's got a subscription increase, but it still has some nice, bright colors.
Dude, your Silver Age pickups the last few weeks have been just on fire. Azores Tiger, he agrees. Like, honestly, man, you're just crushing it. I love what you're bringing each and every week. Too bad you can't win, though.
I know, right?
Sorry about that. But that, dude, seriously, with your Strange Tales and all that stuff, props to you. I'm a little bit self-conscious. As you know, I'm not in my place, and I don't have my stuff. And my books haven't been that good. But you pumped me up earlier today. You're like, you're showing diverse books. Yep. All right. Thanks for making me feel better. But you know what makes me feel better? Is seeing all these submissions each and every week. That's right. We got Nukes Comics. I picked up this copy of The Amazing Spider-Man issue 16 from Awesome Comics. It has a great Ramos Delgado cover and an appearance by Ghost. I like that cover, guys. I'm really enjoying that cover. Good pickup, Nukes. Neighbor from the north.
Oh, yeah.
Says, insert the Spine Ticks Grail call clip here. I am priced out of the other printings, but managed to snag this from my local comic shop. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles won the 5th print. It's still a nice get. As an 80s, 90s kid, this book means so much to me and will most likely never leave my hands. I mean, that's a great book, man. That is a great book. Good for you, neighbor. To the north, we got New Comics Journey. The long hunt to get this comic makes finally having it more gratifying. Finally got a copy of my very own of Lobo's first appearance for my personal collection. I've been wanting to purchase a Mega Man 3 ever since I was a kid and could never find the copy in the right condition at the right price. I got it on eBay, and this proves to me that there are some insane deals on eBay if you're patient and carefully look for them.
Yep.
Love Lobo, and this comic has found its permanent home. That's a good story. That's what we're talking about with a good story. New Comics Journey. Really happy to hear that. Really happy to hear that you got your Grail. Yep. The bearded one is a diehard Lobo fan. I guarantee you he has like 12 of those. Moving on. House of L Comics. The Dark Side complete set. I can't remember if this is the first appearance or the cameo appearance, but it's Jimmy Olsen, Superman's pal. So that's a book that is really undervalued, people. Really undervalued. I don't understand why. Tommy Boy Collections. I love this. Comics and Cars got this today.
Ooh.
Used my wife's wagon to score it. So he sent a few other pictures. I couldn't fit them all on one slide here, but that is a beautiful X-Men, Silver Age, or I'm sorry, Copper Age X-Men, and a beautiful purple car as well.
That cover like matches the car. Like
exactly.
The color and the tones. Yeah. You got the purple and white with the gold rims. Then you got like the purple with the white and you know, like the yellows and the kind of gold background. I like that.
That's Tommy Boy, Collections. Thank you for being creative with that. Thank you for showing off your wife's car. I hope she lets you use it quite often. Gus 420 in X, Spider Island 1 and Spider-Man Unlimited #1. We all know that Spider-Man Unlimited #1 is hot because of There Will Be Carnage, or Let There Be Carnage. And here we go, Arcade 444. Thank you for being the first person to show your face this week. Have I got a spot for my latest purchase? Fantastic Four, #49 in 5.5. It's a green label, but just because coupon was clipped on a non-story page. I love it. Now I just need issue 50 to complete the trilogy. You guys can see what spot he's talking about there. That is up top above his head. It's going to go right there with 48. Hopefully he'll get 50 soon. That is good stuff, man. Good stuff, Arcade 444. Really appreciate you sending that in. Man, this is good. This is a good start, guys. Pat, keep track here because you're going to have to announce what the winner is.
Boy.
What the finalist is.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay.
All right. Here we go, guys. My first fresh get of the week. I like going to Midtown Comics. There's one in Astoria and just rifling through all their stuff. And sometimes they have like 40% off. And that's when I got this one right here. This is Batman #96. This is the first appearance of the Clown Hunter. He's getting his own. I think it's his own special. It's not a ongoing series. But I pick these up every time I see them. Because they have big plans apparently for the Clown Hunter, and I suggest you all do that too. As you can see, it's a $4 price tag right there. 40% off got me down to $3.40. But guys, I'd be on the lookout for this book. Seriously, Clown Hunter is a mainstay according to James Tynion, the creator. But I guess he's biased, so take that as a grain. But before we move on to your fresh gets, Chris, just remind them how to enter and how they can win. Go.
All right, again, you want to make sure you use that link below to sign up for Whatnot via the Whatnot app. Once you do that, and it's really easy, once you do that, go find us on our account on Whatnot at Comic Book Canon. Follow us on Whatnot, all right? And once you do that, you're set up. From there, all you need to do is what you normally need to do just to enter fresh from the comic shop, which is take a picture of a fresh get. Remember, be conscious of presentation, cover, uniqueness, and all that. Post it to your Instagram. Don't send it to us via private message. Don't add it to your story. Post it to your Instagram. Leave the @ComicBookCanon and also the hashtag FFTCS, and you will be good to go to be entered to win an amazing a 9.8 slab. Now, this one is for this week's entries. We will have a different slab for next week's entries. I'm telling you, that slab is a 9.8 fire book as well.
Woo! Give it a little tease. Give it a little tease.
Yep.
But this is what we have for this week is Amazing Spider-Man number 55, second print. So, again, a finalist will be announced tonight after this segment. Here we go. Getting on, moving on. We have more from you guys, you wonderful people. We have Kevin Morton, 7.
Nice.
Getting ready for the carnage to come. Picked up some high-grade hotkeys for a steal from one of my favorite local comic shops. That's nice. That is, honestly, hold on. I can't remember when the film comes out. I feel like it's this fall, right? It's coming out soon. God, there's so much
September?
stuff.
I think September.
Yeah, I can't keep up. Like I had it in my head and then it's just gone to shit. I cannot remember. Anyways, Matt Katz, 910, Daredevil, 169. Nothing wrong with his second appearance. I do believe that's the second appearance of Bullseye. Yep. Is that correct? He's got, and on both sides, he has Elektra and Daredevil action figures. Loving that setup there. That's great. Spider Web. We got Spider Web. Today's mail call. Marvel Superheroes. I'm digging that. I am absolutely digging that cover. Old, nice Silver Age looking book. Nerds Being Geeks. One of my favorite handles right here. They have their YouTube show as well. Check it out. There's a link down below for them as well. Tales from the Crypt. Trade Paperback Collection Volume 1. Dark Horse just published this collection. This collected edition of the classic EC title. Tales from the Crypt. If you ever wanted to read the pre-Comics Code Golden Age Horror Anthology, now's your chance. Dark Horse will be publishing more titles from EC Comics throughout the year. Guys, we've talked about the Comics Code Authority and how terrible it was for comics, but they thought they were doing the right thing back in the day. No references to drugs, no monsters, no sleeping in the same beds or what have you. It was whatever. But it's interesting to see what it was before and what came after. So anyways, check that out. Here we go, though. Pat, your second fresh get of the week. What do you got, man?
So, I bought a big one long box, and it was my first long box purchase, and I spent maybe like $400 on it or something. And my mom was like, she was like beside herself, right? She was like, what? And so like I was looking through them. There's a lot of good stuff, but I feel like this one I felt like is like my first in the wild grab, and it's X-Men number 4, the first appearance.
Ooh, there you go.
And you can tell I'm new at collecting because I bought the wrong size bag and board.
It looks great. It's a presentation.
So yes, and it's pretty good too. So I feel like it.
Oh, it's a newsstand.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Newsstand. See,
that's huge.
I learned something new every day. Awesome.
I mean, there are constant rumors about Omega Red being in something. And they all come to pass, but he's gonna make his way to the big screen. Small screen, big screen, what have you. Yeah. He's too cool of a character not to. But good call, man. Great grab there, newsstand.
Appreciate it. Well, I just can't wait to see how Marvel takes a different route than what Fox did, because it's just I know they want to stand out and not do the same stuff. So
they will, yeah. Feige's definitely gonna put a stamp on there, but not everything was terrible with Fox. I think there were It's probably 50-50 in my opinion. Y'all may have different thoughts on that. There's some excellent films, I thought. The reboots, the First Class, and the one after that, Days of Future Past, I thought were great. The one with Apocalypse was trash. But anyways, I digress because we're not talking about trash. We're talking about gold. And what gold did you all pick up this week? Wayway's Comics. We are Venom. All in caps, he wrote it, by the way. Venom 31 and Venom 34, amazing covers. Stegman kills it on this, man. It's gonna be, I'm gonna miss Cates and his run. They really were. They were hitting some high notes for a while there. It kind of gone by the wayside towards the end, but overall their series outstanding. This one, guys, huge book. Huey Plata, congratulations on this, Chris. You will definitely appreciate this. Mail call this week. I've been looking for this book for a long time, and it's gotten so expensive. I was thinking I wasn't going to be able to get one, but I was able to find 2 copies of it at 8.0 for an affordable price on the same day. First appearance of America Chavez, as we all know. She is coming to Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange 2. I cannot say
the Multiverse Madness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She's coming, guys, and this, honestly, she is going to be a mainstay. She is going to be mainstream, and this is honestly not only one, but he picked up two. Good stuff, Huey Platts. I'm really glad you picked that up. Loving this this handle right here. Newsstand Comics, because they got the newsstand versions. This issue is hot right now because it's the first appearance of Blackout. The rumors Marvel has plans for a Midnight Sun show featuring this character as the villain. Be careful. Not confirmed. Newsstand does not say it's confirmed. He doesn't say that. He says it's a rumor. But don't believe the hype of everybody saying it's confirmed, because it's not. Do your research, people, before you buy those books. This is a nice book, though. I love this early Ghost Rider series. I love this series. So good stuff on that, Newsstand Comics. We have our winner from last week, Sicilian Comics, 1998. X-Men 96, first appearance of Nagara and Mariah McTaggart. That is a nice book. Chris, I think you'll appreciate that one big time.
Absolutely.
100%. Now, there's some heat here from our good friend Dan De La Torre.
Uh-oh.
I love it. I love it.
Let's see it.
Gotta show this one off. Nice mid-grade copy. I'll be one of the first to be slabbed by CGC. So I guess Dan has never sent a book into CGC. I'm sure he has questions. I'm sure he's seen Journals Comics to give him some advice on how to do that. But that is, I mean, this is an amazing book, an absolutely amazing book.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, your second fresh get of the week. What do you got?
All right. Well, this is a book that I already had. I've been talking about it for a little while. I put it in one of my top 10. I think I did my top 10 Spidey books to invest in before the Spider-Man 3. At that point in time, it didn't have the title, but, the No Way Home. So I already had a copy. This was on sale, so I picked up another one. Spider-Verse #1. This has a bunch of first appearances that could play big in both the Into the Spider-Verse animated films. It's my opinion that Sony isn't going to stop at 2. I think they're going to try to do at least a trilogy with those animated films as well. They've been the first one was so successful. But also there's a lot from this book that can also play into the MCU. And, what's going to happen with Tom Holland's Peter Parker concerning the multiverse opening up, what that's going to play into how Sony and the Sony Spider characters, or how they're going to kind of, because we had that announcement from Sony last week confirming more intent to overlap, what Marvel Studios and Sony is doing with all the Spider characters. So if you guys, this is one that if you love Spider-Man, if you're interested in an affordable, a lot of light on this, it's taking it up. There we go. If you're interested in seeking out an affordable spec book that's, low risk, but has a lot of possibility, if you guys could find this in the back issue bins, I don't remember the fair market value at the top of my head, but, I'm shooting, if you could find this book in a high grade for under $20, and like I said, you're willing to take that risk. You're willing to, you enjoy the characters and you know what you're doing. This is a solid buy, even if it doesn't pan out. Like I said, a lot of awesome first appearances, and it really dives into the totem, to the mythos of the totem of the Spider people. So this was actually one, Dan Slott, I wasn't a huge fan of what he did with Spider-Man, but I actually really enjoyed the story of the Spider-Verse. So a lot going on there. A lot of possibilities.
Pickup, man. That is a great pickup.
Good cover too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you said, it may not pan out, but who knows if it ever will pan out. There's so many characters in there that could pan out, right? To make it onto whatever form, other media, video game, definitely video games. There's a likelihood of video games, but who knows? Disney Plus or Amazon now that Sony is looking into that avenue with potentially Silk is what we're hearing, and obviously the MCU. Who knows? We'll see. We will see. Keep sending in those fresh gets each and every week. We got more of yours, though. We are going to get right into it. Vinny Whitlock. This guy again, man. Vinny Whitlock.
Yeah.
Tales of Suspense 69. First appearance of Titanium Man. Maybe a spec for Armor Wars. Great book nonetheless. An early Father's Day gift from his wife and his 3 wonderful daughters. That is a great story. That's what we're talking about. Great story. But this is also a great book. a beautiful Silver Age book. Like, props to you, sir. Props to you. Here we go. Our good friend Ian, Hood Rat Comics. He says, happy new comic book day, fresh from the comic shop. The homies over at Comic Book Canyon. Thank you so much for sending them in. I see a Web of Spider-Man. That book has been hot, and let me tell you why it's been hot, because the character from Iron Man 3, the kid, makes his first appearance here, so I see 2 of those. Geiger, I'm loving that series. Bunny Mask, I've seen a lot. I don't know much about that, and I don't know what that book is on the bottom there, but that's a good haul there, man. Good stuff, Ian. Liking what you're reading, man. I'm loving this next one too, right here, and I'm loving the name. I think this is your first time sending in. His name is Expensive Paper. I see people surprised by the rise in price of the first appearance of Yara Flor, but I have been and continue to be bullish on this character. If you've read the Future State title, you'll know she's a cool character. I read the first issue of her solo story and immediately added it to my pull list. What do you got, Chris? Bring it up.
I got mine too.
Gorgeous, man. Listen,
Beautiful.
guys, last week we shit on Future State, except for Wonder Woman. Like, for me, Future State Wonder Woman was outstanding. Joelle Jones, outstanding. The art. Yara Flor, awesome character. She's a hit, man. And that A cover right now is just going up, up, up. It's a $25 book now, and that was mass produced. So, guys, that's definitely one to get on if you can get yourself a decently priced copy. She's only going to rise. She's only going to rise. They've got a hit with Yara Flor, no doubt. I had the first issue of Wonder Girl. I have not read it yet, but guys, great pickup. Expensive Paper, great pickup. I love that. I love that book. All right, moving on. We got Comic Noob, still trying to complete Father Todd's Marvel Tales run. This is cool, man. When he was doing all these covers, it's just gorgeous. Just takes me back to a time. I'm sure you guys feel the same way as well. Speaking of taking us back to a time, look at this. C to the G, I got your name right. For the PC, feeling nostalgic. Jim Lee's X-Men. He's got all 9.8 there. All 9.8 of all of the covers.
Wow.
Great pickup, man. Great pickup. Props to you. This here, formerly DC, the DC Mechanic or DC the Mechanic. Now, Dave collects, yeah. He also has a YouTube channel. Check it out below. I think he has a 100 subscriber thing going on, so check it out. But he got a Grail. That's right, one of my latest additions and most cherished possessions now. Up there with my Ultimate Fallout number 4, Edge of Spider-Verse 2, the first appearance of Silk, and one of my only 9.8 CGC slabs. Dave, congratulations on that. That is a great book to have because we are only going to see more of her, no doubt. She's an awesome character, guys. Absolutely awesome. Azores Tiger, always bringing in the heat. He had another submission that I just didn't include. I got a little bit too busy. He had it later in the week. That was incredible. But I'm loving this. Azores Tiger, we're going with Marvel Preview number 3 presents Blade the Vampire Slayer. First appearance of Jamal Afari, Blade's mentor. Can't wait to see how the MCU redoes this one. Shout out to TiVo and Sutton Pub. Wow, that is quite the book. I'm loving that book. Definitely unique.
I like that.
All right. One of my favorite names here, Flap Slap Jr. Picked up this Ant-Man the other day for a great price. The first appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man. I love how he has Ant-Man at the top there, too. This is an awesome book. This is John Byrne. Y'all know how I feel about John Byrne. I love me some John Byrne. All right, moving on. We got Neil Floyd. Picked this up on a Facebook sale. Listed as near mint. This is a good story. Listed as near mint. It was a good, honest seller who came back after he found some indentations on the cover and offered a refund or some money back. I took the money back, and I think I will press it nicely. So that's cool. That's really cool to hear from the comic community. All right. I love this cover. Kamikaze.
Ooh.
Some She-Hulk news dropping today. Obviously, Titania. So this mail call is smashing. Well played, well played, well played. I'm loving this cover. I'm loving the presentation here. This is a good example of how to present your book in a unique way. The Pulp Fiction homage. I believe this is the late 90s book. Just gorgeous cover. Well set up. Great job, Kamikaze, on that. All right, guys. My second fresh get of the week. I'm from Delaware, right outside of Philadelphia. It's a state. A lot of people don't know it's a state. You guys laugh. I've had conversations about this, having to prove that Delaware is a state. I take pride in that state. I lived in LA for quite a bit, and I've had to say I'm from outside of Philly because nobody, if I say Delaware, they're like, where's that? Even if they know it's a state, they're like, where is it? Anyways, It's true, guys. It's absolutely true. So whenever I see something Delaware related, I have to pick it up in terms of, especially comic books. This is Justice League America variant.
Oh yeah.
They did the 50 states. They did the American flag. They did all that stuff. But this is the Delaware variant where they have the Delaware flag. It is the first state, guys. Get that right. The first state. And I can't wait to see all of the Wayne's World comments in the comments section. Can't wait. Whoa, we're in Delaware. Shut up. It's a great state. I love it. I love it. That is my second fresh get of the week.
Nice.
I'm happy to have that, too. I'm going to hang this up on my wall, too. All right, moving on to more of your fresh gets. But wait, before we do, Chris, let's just remind them one more time. Wait,
All
actually,
right.
before you do that, Pat,
Yes.
how are you feeling, man? Are you liking what you see here from the community?
Oh, dude, I'm liking this a lot. I have 3 or 4 in my head that are like competing right now, and I don't names or anything. So we'll have to maybe I'll have to like talk through them. But dude, that last one, the presentation of the She-Hulk is nice. You're right.
I'm loving that, Kamikaze. That's good work, man. That is good work.
Yeah.
Chris, explain to everybody how we joined Fresh from the Comic Shop. How they can win a
all right. One more time. There is that link below to the Whatnot app. Hit that link. Sign up and create an account. All right? Creating an account. It's free to do so. It's just like if you would create an account for like eBay or something like that. Go to the Whatnot link. Create the account. Once you're in, find Comic Book Canon on Whatnot and give us a follow. Once you do that, all you got to do is the basic steps that you need to submit for Fresh from the Comic Shop each and every week. You take a picture of your fresh get. You follow the criteria. Make sure it's, a unique book. Describe it with a unique story. Take a nice looking picture of it. Put some cool decorations and some fancy stuff around it. Whatever you think is unique to you. Post it on your Instagram. Hashtag FFTCS and then at us at Comic Book Canon, and you will automatically be entered to have a possibility to win a 9.8 slab.
Well done, Chris. Well done. Also, let's get back to these books because they are well done as well. Voice Inject. Got this X-Men here, but that's all we got. We didn't get a description. We didn't get anything. I think there's a Jubilee card as well. Voice Inject. Just please, actually, all you guys, explain the comic book a little bit. Tell us a little bit about it. We love to hear. We copy and paste it on here. We recite exactly what you say about your book. So that's a great looking cover. I'm loving it there. But let us know more about it and what it means to you, Matt Stadge, good friend Matt. Got this. This is a PGX book, Pat.
Wow.
And Matt, it says not a huge pickup, but an issue I needed in my first PGX graded book in the collection. It's also been months since I found a good price for anything on eBay. Guys, this is number. I'm sorry. It was number. I think it's in the shoot. I can't even say it. In the 70s.
83. Yeah.
But it's below
Yeah,
100.
that's about right.
Any Amazing Spider-Man book below 100 that you're picking up, that's a solid book to be picking up.
Yep.
No doubt about that. So good pickup there, Matt. All right, we got JDS comic. JDS Comics and Collectibles. With this nice pickup, you see the Captain America 16, the Federici Batman there. You got Wolverine 1. You got Marvel Comics Presents number 72 there. Can't really see what's in the top left, but those are some nice looking books as well. We got, next up, Super Crispy Comics. We pulled this from a short box. At first glance, we didn't even see the Joe Quesada autograph on the cover. Super stoked to add this to our comic book collection. Guys, if you're going to send pictures of your kids, we have to ask you if it's okay. And Super Crispy Comics gave us the okay, and he's super excited about that. All right. I'm sorry, I skipped over some here. I am a mess right now. We got Matt Stampa. I love that name, Matt Stampa. Miles Morales, 26, the Rose Besh set. She's getting a lot of love lately, guys. A lot of work on her side there. Super happy to see the unique kind of look that she's getting as well. She's got this, like, Peach Momoko, she had a unique look. Rose has a completely different look, but it's unique as well, and she's starting to get a lot of love in those variant covers. All right, next up, we have Hearsay. I think it's pronounced Hearsay, even though he wanted me to say it's Here 5, but the 5 is an S. Here's my Fresh from the comic shop. Yeah, those are some fresh gets. They're not fresh, but they're some amazing gets right there. Eternals #1, 2 copies. Good for you on that. Those are some amazing books right there to be picking up. We have, excuse me, guys. We have Cork Moss, Jack and Jill from 1948, guys. 1948. My only comic purchase this week. Only $7. How did I do? Golden Age Guru. Golden Age Guru he does a lot of stuff with Comic Tom. The cover's barely hanging on, but it is hanging on. This is my oldest book ever. I think I will keep this one. This is definitely the oldest book ever submitted into Fresh from the Comic Shop. We're talking 1948, people. That is absolutely incredible. That is 73 years old. 73 years old. Good for you, Cork Moss. We got Bob Lalonde. What his first appearance of Gabriel, one of Galactus's heralds, epic cover found in the wild for $30. That is a nice book right there. And then Union Josh Comics, always sending us some good stuff. Found this amazing book this past week at my local comic shop and thought I'd submit for Fresh from the Comic Shop. The Phantom Stranger, Volume 2, number 14, Neil Adams artwork, and Len Wein on story, a Swamp Thing appearance on the cover, and it's amazing. Certainly is. You know what's a bit amazing though? Pat, your fresh gets have been great.
Thank you.
This is your third and final one. Granted, you started off with like just a punch to the gut, and we haven't recovered. So I don't know if it's gonna. I can't imagine it's gonna live up to that, but I'm excited. What do you got?
I'm gonna pivot because I did have. No, that's not fair. I'm not gonna mention the ones I had in front of me, but I'm gonna pick one that like actually found this recently in my old box of comics. That was like I was actually watching some Jarano's comics, and it was your episode about Chris. You were talking about not putting comics stacked because of the So I was like, I like perked up my ears, and like I have an old box that was from the childhood, right? And in there, I found this Miss Marvel 18 first appearance of Mystique. And I think, right? Yeah.
Yep. First full appearance. Yep.
First full appearance. Yeah. So I was like, dude, thank you for mentioning that. And it's just I learn a lot from watching you guys do this show a lot, and appreciate it.
Listen, people are going to be learning a lot from you. You guys all need to check out Pat Cave Comics. Link is down below. He's got his Instagram as well, which is right here. Nice. Give him a follow, guys. No doubt. Definitely rising up and comer as well. Give him some subs, I'm telling you.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. This is hard. Picking 3 is hard for sure.
It is. You did good. You did a solid though.
You absolutely did amazing. You had an amazing group of books, and they were pretty diverse as well. So loving what you brought to the table with that. Cool. All right, next up we have our one of our finalists from last week. E. Marvell. I'm loving that name, by the way. E. Marvell. He was our runner-up from last week. Ice Cream Man number 24. Antonez variant. Boy, this book and cover is so unsettling and twisted. I love it. Yeah. This run I really want to see be made into a TV show and not some B-rated movie, because the writing and ideas on the book have evolved into something much more. That thing is crazy looking. Like, what that cover is psychotic, if you ask me. That is insane.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Absolutely. That's what Ice Cream Man is all about. It is that. So good stuff, Emar. All right, I'm loving this. We got Caution Comics showing his face. Kevin Eastman slays this cover this week. Shredder returns. That is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles IDW book. I do not know what number it is. I should have checked it out or asked. My apologies to the audience right there. Chris, your last fresh get of the week. What do you got?
Oh, buddy. All right. No, it's not from 1948. No, it's not the first appearance of the Sinister Six. But it's an older book. It's a DC book. Going with some DC love. I've been having Marvel lately. It's a 10 center.
I joked. That was a joke. I said I thought you hated DC. I'm joking.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Stop it. It is a 10 center, and it's Action Comics number 277.
Wow.
It's an early Silver Age. It's 1961 before they went, 12 cent. But still, I love getting my hands on some 10 centers, decent looking copy. It's got a little bit of chipping on the top there. But yeah, a battle of the super pets, man. I mean, come on, what did we say? What did we say at the beginning of the show? We love dogs.
We do love dogs. Mine are snoring. I don't know if they've made it an audio appearance, but they're definitely snoring. But that's an interesting book because they have a Super Pets cartoon coming out. The Rock is going to be voicing Crypto.
Oh, sweet.
That was just announced. You probably should have had that in the news, but Chris and I are lazy. You guys know how we roll. But yeah, no, that's a good pickup, Chris. I love that. I love that book. All right, rounding out our audience pickups. Pat, you got a job to do, man.
It's tough. It's tough.
It is absolutely tough. All right, we have this is a beautiful cover. This is a beautiful cover. My submission for this week's Fresh from the Comic Shop, Easy Mailman 211, Black Cat #1, the J. Scott Campbell exclusive variant cover, homage to the Théophile Steinlen's 1896 poster promoting the French cabaret Le Chat Noir, which operated from 1881 to 1897. That thing is just gorgeous. A gorgeous cover.
That's a very unique J. Scott Campbell. Because usually you can really recognize his stuff.
Yes.
I dig
overly sexualized. Not that that's a bad thing, but I mean, I guess you got a little bit of that here, but it's just a beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. That's good stuff, man. And then our last submission. Guys, we usually cut off around 5 p.m. Eastern time. The Kid Collector, we haven't seen him in a while. Kid Collector. Look at that. My first entry for Fresh from the Comic Shop. I think that's a Vampirella book right there. And then, as we all know, Spider-Man Unlimited. There will be Carnage. Good stuff, Kid Collector. Pat, man, you got to start thinking about this right now as I show my final book, my fresh get of the week.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's hear it. Let's see it.
No, I want you to don't even mind me because I'm not eligible to win. Start thinking about who should be a finalist.
I got 3 in my head right now.
Okay.
3 in my head.
We'll come back to it.
Yep.
Because I'm important too, I guess. Guys, I got this just this past week, even though it's a week and a half old. It's getting a lot of love. I have not read it yet, but I'm happy I got it. It's also getting a lot of love on the secondary market. The Nice House on the Lake by James Tynion IV. It's just a creepy cover. Look at that cover. Absolute creep. This is, again, I don't know much. Honestly, the manager of my local comic shop, he always steers me in the right direction. Mike, he's like, just get this and read it. And last time he did that was with Nightwing. I love that series. So I will be reading this, and I know a lot of people out there are loving this as well. So that is The Nice House on the Lake. That is my third and final fresh get of the week. That concludes our submissions right there. We're going to get to it, guys. We're going to announce a finalist tonight. What do we got, Pat? What do we got?
So like I said before, I kind of forgot the name. I should have been taking notes. But there's 3 in my mind that stuck out. First, the Ant-Man on the bullet. I think it was a 6.5. I like that. I like tiny little toys and knickknacks.
Right.
The Batcave's covered in them.
I'm going to try and do my best to follow along and find those books.
Okay.
While you're talking about them. So, yeah.
There's and Flap Slap Jr. I laughed at his name, too.
Isn't that a great name?
It really is. So that's my first one that popped in my head. And then, of course, the She-Hulk one that was like, was that Kamikaze? Or was that?
Yeah, Kamikaze, yep.
Yeah, that was well done. Picture, the lighting, all of it. I like how he had like another comic of hers in the background. So it kind of like, I mean, that's how you take a picture. That's how you send in for your fresh gets, And then, of course, the last one that I'm thinking of is the purple G-Wag, whatever the X-Men that matched the car.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. I love that, too. I mean, the rule of thirds, he kind of had it in the corner.
There you go.
Like we said, it matched.
You've got a film school.
Yeah. Just got some knowledge. So out of those, oh, man. Wow.
I'm trying to find Kamikaze, too.
I really like that purple. I got to pick one.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
So
man.
you've named 3.
Yes.
We whittled it down to 3. There's over 50 submissions. We have to pick one finalist from you. Chris and I will pick the second finalist over the weekend. What do you got? I know it's a lot of pressure.
I'm gonna go with the She-Hulk, man. I'm gonna go with the She-Hulk. That is, it's just a perfect example of how you should send in. And also, I love the cover of it. Can't wait to see. Yeah, can't wait to see the She-Hulk and what Marvel's doing with that.
Yep.
So there it is. That's
Congratulations, Kamikaze. You
All right.
finalist of Fresh from the Comic Shop. Good job. Chris and I will pick a second finalist for you all to vote Monday. We will have a winner announced on Tuesday. To win what, Chris? What are they going to win?
They're going to win a 9.8 slab. It's a CGC 9.8. That's
right
all
by
I'll
you.
tell you
I don't know why
right
you're
now,
teasing
but it's saucy, man. It's saucy.
Oh, Kamikaze is in. Yep. Congratulations, Kamikaze.
nice.
You have a great name as well. All right. One more time. I had to enter Fresh from the Comic Shop, sponsored by Whatnot, the amazing app that brings Twitch and the eBay selling platform. I'm sorry, the video platform of Twitch and the eBay selling platform together into one for a great user experience to purchase comic books, Funko Pops, and other collectibles. This is what you need to do. Y'all need to sign up. Link is below, but we'll show it to you right here. Whatnot. You must have a Whatnot account. You must be following Comic Book Canon on Whatnot. It's basically what you see right here. And then it's super simple. Super simple. All you need to do is do your fresh gets. You upload a picture onto Instagram. You tag us at Comic Book Canon. You also hashtag the entry, Fresh from the Comic Shop, and you are in. Again, we only pick one. You can submit as many as you want. You guys are doing a great job with that, but we will only pick one to show off. You guys are crushing it each and every week. We have the criteria to win is presentation, the cover, and the uniqueness, overall uniqueness of the book. So again, good luck to y'all for next week. We have one more finalist we will announce on Monday, and that is Fresh from the Comic Shop. It was an amazing one.